Well, I got to ask. I don't know if you heard what he just said about him giving you some or the sacks. Self-esteem. I mean, what's the response?
The thing with Bryce is, he doesn't like to be sacked, and when you're constantly always in his face, sometimes he likes to, think that you're not, or like he'll complete a pass, but the whistle will already be blown. So like, in his mind, it's not a sack, but that's where that comes from. But it's sacked.
Michael?
First, have you had any more accidental sacks of quarterbacks where you were?
Oh, no, not at all. Not, especially not this year. No, I'm not even. I pull up. Once I get to the point where Orange reach, I just pull up. I don't even touch Bryce anymore.
Gotcha. And cornerback, there seems like there's some good competition there.
Yeah.
Corner, what have you seen from those guys?
All those guys have been doing a really great job. I'm not a coach to sit up here to say, who will start and who will play, but all those guys have been doing a really great job of coming in and working, trying to learn the playbook and, competing, and they've been doing a really good job. So I'm proud of those guys.
On the left, Steven.
Well, what have you seen from a guy, Kendrick Blackshaw, a young guy, and how he's competing in here?
Kendrick has been doing a really great job. He's still trying to learn the playbook a little bit. The coaches are working with him, but, he's had a great development from his freshman to his sophomore year, so it's been great.
Charlie, right here. Sorry.
Just as a leader, what do you want to see from this defense to start the season?
What I just want to see from the defense is what we've been preaching all offseason, what we've been doing all offseason, just playing fast, playing physical, and building that team chemistry, and most important, just paying attention to the little details to cut down on the mental errors.
Well, you likely heard the criticism of the offensive line last year. How do you, after watching them in scrimmage, watching them come together, how do you think they're gelling?
For me and Wolf talk a lot. We talk more than what you think, and when they have a really great day, or I've seen improvement, I always go up to them and I give them that look like they're coming along, like they're looking good, and he has tremendous energy, and what he brings to that room is something I think they needed, and it's been really great. You can see the improvement, so they've been doing a really good job of getting us better. I know we've been doing a good job of getting us better, but I love those guys, and they've been doing a great job.
We'll go front here with Chase.
By the end of the season against Georgia last year, you guys were leaning on some depth, starting some guys who weren't starters at the start of the year. You lost Chris Allen, the cornerbacks, et cetera. How important is it to have twos that can step in and really deliver?
I think that's the big thing Coach has been harping on all season long is, developing those younger guys for when they get in situations. He's been really big on that. But the young guys have been doing a really good job, taking good strides to, if their name is called, if that opportunity arrives for them, that they'll be prepared. And the coaches have been doing a great job of making sure that happens.
On the left, Mike.
So what stands out about this Utah State offense and their quarterback and that passing game in general?
They're a fast team. They like to do tempo a little bit. They have a really great offensive line. They're big up front. Their running back is a shifty guy. He likes to hit the ball downhill. So, it's going to be a great challenge for us. We're ready. We've been practicing, preparing for them. But, I think they're a great team, and it's going to be a good challenge for us.
Katie in the middle.
Well, I think last time we talked to you was right after the picture, when you said you don't like to smile for pictures necessarily, but how much does it actually being a real game week and getting to play real football and sack a quarterback make you smile this
I'm
week?
so excited. I mean, from the time I woke up this morning, from the time I was in the weight room, everything, all I've been doing is envisioning the game on Saturday and, everything that's going to be going on. So, that's all I've been thinking about all day. But I'm very excited. I haven't stopped smiling. Just to, play in Bryant-Denny in the first game this season is going to be something huge and something big, and we're all excited.
Go to James right here.
Want to talk about Jaheim Otis.
Obviously, we talked a lot about his weight loss and just how much he's improved. But now seeing the depth chart and that he's going to get an opportunity to kind of compete at that nose guard spot, how happy are you for him?
I'm very happy for him. He's one of the freshmen. Like I said, he came in, he worked hard, he didn't complain. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. I remember I was on Twitter and he was telling me it was a tweet, and it was like, I'm going to come in, I'm going to lose weight, and I'm going to compete for a spot. And I remember I went to Coach Roach. I said, these are the type of players that we need in our locker room. And he stuck to exactly what he said. So just watching him develop every day and get better and, not complain, not cry, not, moan or anything like that. It's been really great to watch him step up and help this defense. So I'm excited to watch him.
Back to Carrie.
Hi, Will. First off, is that a fair assessment to say fire and ice?
It is. I agree with you. It is. Because me on the field, I'm really riled up, and Bryce is real mellow, and we have different styles on the field. So I agree with you.
Cool. And then with that said, just what is the benefit to you to have that balance? Again, I just see it as a cool opportunity to have the balance on leadership.
Yeah.
But how do you benefit off of kind of his calm, cool collectiveness and you being the fire there?
Sometimes you need that. You need that, calm, relax, because some moments in the game, it may not always be needed to, to be hype or be fired up and things like that. So sometimes, like when I watch Bryce and things like that, and he's real calm and collected, I'm like, oh, Bryce out there doing his thing. He's calm and collected. He's straight. Go out there and do your same thing. So that's kind of how I look at it. Like, I feed off my teammates a lot more than what people really know. Like, I'd be like, oh, like last year, like Big Phil used to be right next to my boy Phil out there with me. Like, I'm good. So that's how I kind of look at it the same.
We'll go Tony. That's the last one. We got one.
How much help have you seen from the defensive line in terms of the pass rush? And just, is there a few people up front that, maybe don't get noticed as much in terms of just pass rushing ability?
They all really do a great job. Jamil Burrows is one guy that, he's a very good interior pass rusher that you guys may not know about. He's been doing a really good job this offseason, so, I'm excited for him to be out there with us.
Okay, we'll finish up with Michael, unfortunately.
Yeah, how have you navigated the off-season attention you've received? Obviously, you got a lot during the season last year, but it's during the off-season that cranks up. How have you dealt with that?
For me, I have to come to work every day like my job is on the line. And I think that's what keeps me going is that, no matter what, somebody's always coming for whatever I got. So, it's easy for me to navigate my way through all those things because I have to come to work every day and work hard to, keep what I have. And I think that's like one of the easiest ways to block out the noise and whatever else is trying to like come in my ear.
All right, Will. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys.